Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ships at Sea. When we left off with the last one, we had 123 million, and we were on the turbo fishing boat. We now have 57 million, and this cargo boat, the Nordland, it is massive. So we're gonna go look to see if we can find some large cargo jobs to take somewhere, and do that as a mission. Hopefully I can find some large ones here. Let's see, those are all small. Large goods. Let's see, we got this one. To Scomber. 3 containers. Pallet. 2 pallets. Let's see what else we got. Anything? So we have just that one. So we'll go ahead and accept this mission, and all that stuff should be piled up here on the thing. And I don't believe I can put any crew on this boat. I'll have to look when I get in there. Actually, I can do it right now. Company, boats, Nordland. Doesn't say anything about crew being able to be used. Well, let's just try it from like right here and see what happens. So we have to put all these on here. So we're going to go ahead and board the boat, and then we're going to grab these cranes, and we can do it from either side. Doesn't matter which way you're facing on the dock, because there's more than one control. We have one crane here and one crane over there. So let me get this thing going. The controls should all be the same: left, right, up, down. Shift up to make the crane go up higher. You're going to extend out with R, extend back with Q. And I believe you can switch camera to get a better view of where you're actually picking up. So like I can go like this and go. Swing it a little, not too far. Alright, so now we have that. We can just swing this puppy around. We can put it anywhere because we can reach the entire deck with these cranes. I mean, they're insane. And just lower it down. I am going to try to keep it somewhat together in case we pick up another one on the way, which that is a possibility. Z and E rotates it so you can keep it nice and square. Or I'm sorry, Z and X I mean. And I don't know if you can stack on the boat yet. I'm going to try it here in a second though. Let's see, let's go a little this way. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Ah, crap, I picked it right back up. You do have to make sure and get your crane line out of the way after you drop it. Alright, let's swing over here, get the next one. Actually, I am going to try to stack on top, see if it'll actually work or not. I don't know if it will. In fact, I'm pretty sure it won't. Oh, it's showing green. Oh, that's awesome. Well, except for the fact that... Alright, so that changes everything. We can get a whole lot of cargo on here. Boom this up a little bit. Get the next thing picked up. It is really touchy though. It's like it jumps. Swing this thing over. And like I said, you can always do this too and bring it closer down to you if you need to or something. Obviously that's not where I wanted it, I was just trying to show. Alright, let's raise it up, a little to the right. We'll just head this one right here along the back and see if we can pick up something else along the way. making sure not to crash into myself and squish myself. Bad spot for the crane guy to be standing. Let's see, that's too far. About there. Nope. And again, you can shift raise this up if you need to get it to be in a better spot. The way it works is Z and X twist the hook itself. W and S raises the winch line. Shift W and S raises the boom line, the boom itself. Getting a little bit of waves here in the harbor. That's weird. That's good enough. I can make that work. But yeah, this thing booms way out there. Of course it does that to me. The waves are not helping either. Come on, grab it. There we go. But yeah, so you could like put this however you want. I'm trying to keep it in one spot, like I said, in case we do pick stuff up for another load. It just makes sense. Man, them waves are not making it easy, that's for sure. There we go. And one more piece here, and we still have plenty of room left. Alright, let's get this thing back out. I'm going to look real quick to see if there's anything left in here before we head out. Now, I don't know if you can put them up 3 high or not. I guess we could try that real quick just to see. This is kind of a cool boat though, I like it. Let's see, we'll retract just a little bit. Okay, so you can't do it 3 high, but you can definitely do it 2, that's fine. So retract a little bit. Get this thing to swing back down here, and we'll put it right on top here. Well, hopefully. It may not go there, so I may have to, let's see, raise up. Try booming down, see if I can get close enough. No, I can't get close enough. Okay. We'll just put this in front. So I guess you have to have that spot open for, I mean, I could probably put it down at the other crane and move it over here, but it's fine. We'll just set her down in here. And so you just bring that over here like this, bring it all the way back up, put the crane down, and then hit F to get off there. So I'm going to go check real quick for another contract, see there's one there, and if not, we'll get going. I'll be right back in a second. Alright, there's no other contract, so I'm just going to go ahead and run up here to the captain's area. Close this puppy up. Take my seat and to drive this boat. So I did look, and there's not even any small missions available, like small cargoes to put on here to take the same spot. So I'm going to run over here to Mastad, whatever, right over here, and see if there's anything over there, because where we're going is way over here. And so I kind of want to try to have something to go along with it if I can. If not, then it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and head out here and just cut back over that way. Going to undock, throw the lines, hit the gas. Hopefully don't bounce too far off those rocks. I can get enough spin out of this. Man, it's not wanting to turn off the rocks. Okay, we're going to do this a little differently. We're going to... That kind of surprised me. Come on, bounce. Nope, no bounce. Interesting. There we go. Now it bounced. And we didn't take any damage too, which is even better. I've never actually driven this boat, so I'm not sure how it's going to handle. I don't even know if my guys can do anything on this boat. Let's see, can they do anything on here? Crew. Assignment. No, just engineering, okay. So they can't do anything on this boat. And it looks like we're going to be traveling 16, 17 knots. Depending on weather. It looks like it might have a tailwind going for a while. 14 knots behind us. Which that'll be good. I won't film the entire thing or record the entire thing. Because this is going to take probably an hour and a half to 2 hours to get over there. And I mean, when I'm watching videos, I don't want to see just cruising across the water for that long, so I figure most people don't either. So we'll get out of here to the area. I'll jump cut to when we get into Mastad, and then if there's nothing there, I won't load. I mean, nothing to load up. I just do a jump cut when we get to Scumbear. I don't know how to pronounce it. Alright, I'll see you guys here at the dock. Because this part here is pretty easy. So there's no large cargoes, but there's this one small cargo. It's not worth much, but we might as well grab it while we're here. We'll just toss it on the boat and call it good. Let's see, where's it stocked at? Over here. And I'm not going to go to any more ports. I'm just going to put this stuff on the boat and head on over there. I was hoping we could get more than like one going to the same, but that's where this little space back here would be good for if you had multiple cargoes that you're trying to take off somewhere. If you want to take like a couple of small ones with at the same time, just put them back there out of the way. forgetting it's X. You don't push E to put it back down. E to pick it up, X to put it down. Alright, and then we're going to head on over to Skomvær. Yeah, so let's say Skomvær. We'll go with that. And offload all this stuff. I might have a little bit of a problem getting off this dock, but after that, it should be smooth sailing. It was kind of a tight fit getting in here. As you can see, I got rocks behind me, I got rocks in front of me. So let's see if we can just kind of snake it out here a little bit. Slowly. Full rudder to the right, see if we can back out. I kind of bounced in when I came in, so. I don't think there's bow thrusters. This thing is not wanting to turn, so I might just have to back it up straight and then turn left so I can nose out that way. So I get the rear to turn a little bit. Just need to turn a little bit. Alright, and then pull forward. Yeah, it's going to be tough to get out of here. But we'll get it. There we go. Make sure not to hit the dock, or the ground here, I mean. Spin this puppy around and off we go. It doesn't spin like the other boats do, so I'll have to back it up even more. It says 24 hours, but we picked it up with 48 hours, and it did not take me 24 hours to get over here, so that is incorrect. I believe, like, once your second day is gone, it just stays at 24 hours until it gets to 24 hours, and then you'll have a countdown timer from there. Alright, so now that we're out of here, I'm going to set up a map course, and I'll see you guys at the other end. Let's wait till we get out here. Actually, we're going to remove that, turn this boat that way, and then I can start making one. That way we're at least sort of heading in the right direction since we have to go over there. That should work pretty good, I think. I'll have enough time to put it into full route. Alright, so here, from here to here, we can just, you know, come across, and then I don't remember how this port is set up. So I think if we come right to here, maybe, yeah, there we go. And something like that. We can turn on our autopilot and let it do all the work for us. So I will see you guys at the dock for payment and experience made. See what we do. See you in a minute. Alright, so we've arrived here at the dock, and I was noticing on the way over here that the reason why it was showing 24 hours is it was showing the 3 small packages here, and this one actually is that much time. So let's see if we can get this thing off the boat. I want to leave. There we go. So this has to go over here on this pallet. We'll get these put up here real quick, and then we'll crane the other ones off, and both missions will be done. And as you can see, we're going to be using the left crane this time, instead of the, or I guess it's the right crane, the way the boat's set. I always get starboard and port mixed up, so sorry, I don't use those terms. But yeah, we used this crane last time, we'll use the other crane this time. We're just going to pick this stuff up and set it in this blue box here. So let's get this one done real quick. Now, if I look at my missions company, it doesn't show that it was down here before. So, like these ones here are boats in distress. I really can't help with that. But, and that's how that is done. So we're going to go on to this one now. We'll get on the crane here and put everything up there, and we'll be done. Turn around, grab the crane. Alright, so the best view is probably from here. We will raise this up a little bit, boom out and over, and just start collecting this stuff up. Well, maybe. There we go. And in this, we're just going to be using the, hopefully the boom back and forth will do like this. Try to get as close to the edge here as possible, so that we have enough room. I'm not sure if it'll matter, I don't think it will, but as you can see, the boom's not wanting to go as far back as I want it to, so I'm just going to come over here and put it on the left side. Drop it down, rinse and repeat. About there. I'm going to stick this on the outside, so I'm going to leave it out just a little bit further. And again, I'm not sure if these will allow stacking on the dock. I haven't tried it yet. I'll probably do it on the last piece just to see if it'll work. Because I'm pretty sure this one was stacked on top of something. So let's try stacking this one on top of the thing and see if it'll work. Yeah, I don't think it's going to, at least not with that one. Alright, we'll just put it down below, that's fine. Not quite sure if there's not enough big enough space if it'll work. But we can always put them like that, and then we'll grab these two and set them by the other one there. Man, this thing is jumpy. And that is going to be the last one here. There we go. And then hopefully Just slide it right into place here and have this one done. Alright, so we got 248,000 for that instead of the 120 that it was saying, and almost triple the experience. So I mean that's pretty good there. Obviously you're not going to make a bunch of money off this, but if you like doing this, that'd be great. This ends up taking, it took me a little over an hour 45 minutes to move this stuff from one side of the map to the other. And that was from Mustad, that wasn't from Veyroy. So I mean, obviously it was probably a little longer than that, because we went from Veyroy to Mustad and then from Mustad down to here, and it was like an hour and 45 minutes to come out here, straight down and into here. And that's not including the, I don't know, 20 so minutes. So, you know, basically a 2-hour trip to come from here to here. Like I said, if you like doing those kind of things, that's great. I think better off if you're trying to make money on this game. So far, the fish farms have it beat hands down. I guess second would probably be fishing. I haven't done much in the way of rescue missions and stuff like that. Something you can look into. Let's see if we have anything going to roast, since I have to go there anyway. What's this one? How much? I see it's only 46,000 for 7 containers. If we wanted to go back to Bedoya, we could deliver 4 large goods. No money. What else is in here? There's a couple more. Here's another one for roast. 1 large good. Is that what this one was? How much? 7 large goods. And this one's 1 large good for the same payment. But if you look, you can find other stuff to do. Like if you wanted, you could grab these 2 medium ones also for another 25,000. I mean, this boat will hold a lot. As you saw, we didn't really use much space. That's the way to actually make money, is to get like a bunch of transports to the same area. So there's only 3 going to roast, and it looks like it's immediately 46. And you will get more than that, but I mean that's a good average to go by. Another 46, and then this one was 25. That's going to be it for this one, though. I am going to sign off now. I have to get up for work in the morning. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you like it, please click that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll get to them as quick as I can. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.